See, today we start general ledger accounting, and I have sent this material to all of you. General ledger accounting. The general ledger accounting is called main ledger because all the information required for the preparation of financial statements, that is, for profit and loss account and balance sheet, is processed from the general ledger accounting only. Here, the main purpose of financial accounting component is to prepare the financial statements according to the respective country's legal requirements. So for that purpose, we need some information. That information is completely processed from general ledger accounting only. That's why this general ledger accounting is called main ledger. Then in the financial accounting, we have other modules, sub-modules like AR, account receivable, then AA. AA means asset accounting. Then TV means travel management. BL means bank accounting. AP means accounts payable. So these are all the sub-modules in the financial accounting. So these sub-modules are called subsidiary ledgers. And these subsidiary ledgers are integrated with the general ledger through reconciliation accounts. What is reconciliation account and how they are integrated with the general ledger, we will discuss in the respective modules. For the time being, remember and understand that these sub-ledgers or these sub-modules in the FI are called subsidiary ledgers, and these subsidiary ledgers are integrated with the general ledger to reconciliation accounts. Not only other sub-modules of FI, there are some other modules like SD, PP, etc., right? So all these modules are also integrated with the general ledger. For example, sales and distribution module is there. It is integrated with the general ledger through account receivable. Then metals management is also there. Metals management is integrated with the general ledger through accounts payable. Like that, not only MM and SD, all the other modules of SAP are integrated with the general ledger accounting. You know, each module is used to process the business transactions in the respective departments. So in every day, right, in every department, some expenses will take place, some revenues will take place. Whenever the expense and revenues take place in the respective departments, they are entered by the end users in the respective departments only. Then through the process of integration, all the expenses, revenues, and other balance sheet items are available in the general ledger accounting, right? That's why this general ledger accounting is called main ledger. So that means all the expenses, revenues, and other balance sheet items of your total company code are available in the general ledger. Then from the general ledger, we can draw the balance sheet and the P&L account. That is the reason why general ledger accounting is called main ledger. Then, so in every module, first we have to maintain the master report. In the general ledger accounting also, first we have to maintain the master record for every GL account. See, in the normal accounting terminology, right, we call it as ledger account. But in SAP or in IT terminology, the ledger account is called master record, nothing else. So GL master record is nothing but GL account or ledger account. So we have to maintain a master record for every GL account in the general ledger accounting. So what is master data? There are two types of data. Number one, master data. The data which is permanent in existence is called master data. The record which contains the master data is called master record. The master data is again and again used during the processing. Example, GL account name, GL account number, account currency, etc. That means say, for example, we have the rent account. We have the rent account. So every month, sorry, we have the rent account. So the name of the GL account is rent account, right? Then this rent account is identified with a number. Let us say that number is 400, 300. Then this rent account is maintained in Indian rupees. Like that, this data is called master data. See, whatever the data that is permanent in existence is called master data. Means the name of the GL account is rent account, which is same throughout the life of the enterprise. And the number is 400, 300, which is also same throughout the life of the enterprise. Then it is maintained in Indian rupees, right? So this is also same throughout the life of the enterprise. Like that, whatever the data that is permanent in existence is called master data. Okay. Then now we have the transactional data. It is the data which is posted to the master record during the daily management of the business. This is temporary in existence. So the general ledger master record contains the data under two segments. Okay, first let us see this. Transactional data. It is the data which is posted to the master record during the daily management of the business. That means every month rent is 10,000, right? So on 1/4/2022, right, we have paid rent and posted to bank 10,000. On 1/5/2022, we have paid and posted to bank 10,000. On again 1/6/2022, we have paid rent and posted to bank 10,000 and so on. So like that, during the fiscal year, this rent account is posted with 12 business transactions, right? So these business transactions, which are posted to rent account, are called transactional data. This is called transactional data. So the transactional data is always temporary in existence. Why? See, in the rent account, right, we post 12 business transactions during the fiscal year. Then on 31st March 2023, we total all the business transactions posted to the rent account, and that total amount of rent is transferred to profit and loss account, thereby making the balance in the rent account to zero. Again, from 1st April 2023, the rent account is posted with the fresh business transactions. That's why the transactional data is always temporary in existence. So first we have to maintain the master record. We have to maintain the master record for every GL account. Okay. Now, the general ledger master record contains the data under two segments. Every GL account master record contains the data under two segments. Number one, chart of account segment. Number two, company code segment, right? So in the chart of account segment, we maintain the data like GL account number, GL account name, account group, short text, and long text. So this is the data. This is only the data which we maintain in the chart of account segment. Then in the company code segment, we maintain the data like account currency, only balances in local currency, line item display, sort key, field status variant, etc. It contains a lot of other information in addition to the above data. So chart of account segment data and the company code segment data, right? So this chart of account contains this information, right? See, why SAP classifies the data like this? When all or several company codes are using the same chart of accounts, this data is same in all the company codes. You know, several company codes can use the same chart of accounts. In that case, whatever the data you maintain the chart of account segment is same in all the company codes. But whatever the data that is maintained in the company code segment is specific and available to that company code only. See, The data is specific and available to each company code only. Again, I'm repeating. When several company codes are used in the same chart of accounts, the data you maintain in the chart of account segment is same in all the company codes, and the data we maintain in the company code segment is specific to that company code only. So what is the advantage of this, right? Let us take one example. See, we have two company codes, SSKH, then SSKJ. These are the two company codes, right? So both the company codes using same chart of accounts. Both the company codes are using same chart of accounts. Let us say this is SSKH. Both the company codes are using same chart of accounts, SSKH, right? Now, both the company codes have taken the term loan from HSBC Bank. From HSBC Bank, right? So in that case, name of the GL account, HSBC Bank, term loan account, right? Then account number 100, 300, right? Then just account number, account group. So account group, term loans, secured loans. So this is the chart of accounts data, right? So here, this is the chart of accounts data, right? So the chart of accounts data is same in all the company codes. That means okay. See here, when you're taking the term loan from HSBC Bank, in both the company codes, right? The name of the GL account is same, right? Right? Then the account number also same, right? Then the account group is also same. When several company codes are using the same chart of accounts, you know, account groups are same, right? So that's why it is enough to maintain this data only once. Getting my point? When several company codes are using the same chart of accounts, right? The chart of accounts data will be same in all the company codes. As a result, it is enough to maintain this chart of accounts data only once. Then it can be shared by both the company codes. Otherwise, what happens? If you have to maintain the same data in two company codes, it leads to data duplication in the database. So chart of accounts data is same in all the company codes. Okay. Okay, then we have the company code data. So company code data contains account currency. Account currency means, right, the currency in which the GL account is maintained, right? So here, account currency. Here, SSKH company code has taken the term loan in Indian rupees. So account currency will be INR. But SSKJ company code has taken the term loan in US dollar. So in the SSKJ company code, the account currency will be US dollar. Clear? So the company code data is specific to every company code. But the chart of accounts data is similar in all the company codes when several company codes are used in the same chart of accounts. As a result, right, we can eliminate data duplication in the database. Clear for everybody? Then we can create the GL account master record in the following ways. Number one, centrally. Means in this method, we can enter the data both in chart of account segment and the company code segment at a time, right? Continue the paragraph, please. Continue this point, please. This method is also called one-step method. This method is also called one-step method. Number two, at chart of accounts level first, then at the company code level. Full stop. Continue again. Write down one more point there. This method is also called two-step method. This method is also called two-step method. Right? Now let us see how to create GL account master record. Right? So let us start with creation of equity share capital account. Here in the financial accounting, right, I will take you through the total accounting process very logically. Then at the end of FY, I will show you the clear-cut picture of P&L account and balance sheet. I will show you the clear P&L account and balance sheet. So the total FY class itself is a project. Right? So let us start with the creation of equity share capital. Right? Just to give me 5 minutes. Right? I will be back in 5 minutes, please. Yes, I am back. So creation of GL master using one-step method or centrally. So let us create equity share capital, right? Now, every GL account is identified with a number, right? So for that purpose, first you have to decide which number we have to take. For that purpose, check up the list of account groups and identify the account group under which we have to create the GL master and choose the GL account number, transaction code OBD4. Means in the OBD4, we have created the account groups, right? So go to the transaction code OBD4, click on position, chart of accounts SSKH. So these are our account groups, right? And the equity share capital account is created under the account group, share capital. See, we have an account group share capital. So the equity share capital account is created under this account group, and the defined number range is 100,000 to 100,099. So you can take any number between these two numbers, including first number and last number. So you can take either 1 lakh or 100,000 or 1,99,000 or 1,10,000, 1,20,000, any number you can take. But that number should be between these two numbers. Because this is the first account we are creating, I am going to take 1 lakh, right? Like that, for every GL account, we have to decide the number like this, okay? And you see the path. Path is starting with the accounting. It is not starting with SPRO. Means it is not the job of the consultant. It is the end user job. Here, at the time of implementation, right, the FI consultant will create all the GL accounts in the client server, right? Then after implementation is over, there may be a need sometimes to add some more GL accounts. In that case, they are created by end users. But the authorization to create the GL account master records is given to some higher level employee, like finance manager, etc., right? That's why the path is starting with the accounting, right? So accounting means it is part of your SAP Easy Access, right? So accounting. After that, financial accounting. Then after that, general ledger. Then after that, master records. See, after master records, you add one folder there. After master records, you add one folder there. GL accounts. Master records, GL accounts. GL accounts is missing in the material, add it. GL accounts. Individual processing, centrally. Transaction code, FS00. So GL account is equal to 100,000. Write down here. GL account number is equal to 100,000. Company code SSKH. Company code SSKH. Then see the material. Go to menu GL account create. This is called menu bar, right? GL account create. Now see control in the chart of accounts. So this is the chart of accounts data. This is all chart of accounts data. Clear? Now, account group is equal to select share capital. Account group is equal to select share capital. Then share capital account is displayed in the balance sheet, right? So select balanced account. So here Against the balanced account, you put one tick mark. You put one tick mark like this. Against the balanced account, put one tick mark like that. Select balanced account. Then short text is equal to share capital account. Short text is equal to share capital account. Within brackets, 20 characters. Within brackets, 20 characters. So you can enter up to 20 characters here. Next, GL account long text is equal to share capital account. It can be same or different. GL account long text is equal to share capital account. Within brackets, 50 characters. Within brackets, 50 characters. Now, after that, see, go to control data tab. This is the control data tab, right? Now, from now onwards, it is the company code data. See, account control in the company code means from now onwards, it is all company code data. Okay. Now, account currency is equal to INR, right? Account currency is equal to INR. So, what is this account currency? See, the fields in the general ledger master account. Account currency. It is the currency in which the GL account is maintained. So the equity share capital account is maintained in Indian rupees, right? Then the account currency is automatically defaulted from the company called local currency. We can change the account currency if necessary. Here, actually, when I click on control data tab, the account currency is automatically there because it has come from the company called local currency. At the time of defining the company code, we have given the currency INR, right? So that company code local currency is taken as the account currency. If necessary, we can change it. What is the necessity to change? Say, for example, we have taken one term loan from HSBC Bank in US dollar because we have imported one plant and machinery, right, from the US vendor. And in order to make the payment, we have taken the US dollar loan. So we maintain the GL account, HSBC term loan account, right? Then that HSBC term loan account is to be maintained in US dollar. In that case, you remove INR, you enter USD. As simple as that. So if necessary, we can change the account currency. But remember, most of the GL accounts are maintained in company called local currency only. Clear? Then, if the account currency is company called local currency, then we can push the business transactions in any currency into that account. Say, for example, this is the equity share capital account, right? So account currency is INR. Now, we can push the business transactions into this account in any currency. That means, for example, some of the USA citizens, right, have contributed for your share capital in the US dollar. Then that can be posted into share capital account. Similarly, some of the UK citizens have contributed to our share capital. That can be posted in the GBP, Great Britain pound, because the account currency is company called local currency. So if the account currency is company called local currency, then we can push the business transactions into that account in any currency. But if the account currency is other than company called local currency, that is foreign currency, then we can push the business transactions into that account in that currency only. Say, for example, we have taken one term loan in US dollar. So we maintain the GL account, HSBC term loan account with account currency US dollar. In that case, in the HSBC term loan account, we can push the business transactions only in US dollar. You cannot push the business transactions in any other currency. Why so? Say, for example, when you have taken the term loan in US dollar, what are the business transaction we post in the year term loan account, term loan receipt, term loan repayment, then interest calculation. So when you're taking the term loan in US dollar, term loan receipt is to be posted in US dollar only. And the repayment is also to be done in US dollar only, and repayment is posted in US dollar only. And interest is also calculated in the US dollar only, and interest is also posted in US dollar only. Then where is the necessity to post the business transactions in other currencies into that account? That's why when the company code local currency is other than, when the account currency is other than company code local currency, we can post the business transaction only in that currency. Now, at the time of preparation of financial statements, right, we have to display the balance in the term loan in liability side, right? Now, the balance in this term loan account will be in ESD, right? But all other figures are in Indian rupees. How it is possible? Here, the balances in the foreign currency loans are to be evaluated. We have to evaluate the foreign currency loan balances, and we have to recognize either loss or profit that may arise or that may occur due to the fluctuations in the foreign currency rates. It's a legal requirement, right? For that, we do some configuration. So with the help of that configuration, when we transfer the balance of this term loan account into balance sheet, the system will display these figures in the Indian rupees only. That topic we cover later, how to configure for revaluation of foreign currency loan balances. So what you have to understand is here is, if the account currency is company code local currency, we can post the business transactions in any currency into that account. If the account currency is other than company code local currency, then we can post the business transactions only in that currency. Clear? Then select only balances in local currency. Put one tick mark here. Select only balances in local currency. So what happens if you select this? If the checkbox is selected, the system displays the balances in the company code local currency only. For this purpose, if any foreign currency business transactions are posted, the system will convert those foreign currency business transactions into company code local currency. For this, we require some settings. So what are these settings? We will discuss later on. We have the separate topic. How to enable the system to convert foreign currency business transactions into company code local currency, right? Write down one point to continue. This checkbox, continue the paragraph. This checkbox should not be selected. This checkbox should not be selected for the reconciliation accounts. For the reconciliation accounts. So what is the reconciliation account and why we should not select this? We will discuss in the accounts payable and account receivable. For the time being, just to take the notes. Then select line item display. See the material. Select line item display. Put one tick mark here. Scroll down. This is called line item display. So what is this line item display? By selecting this checkbox, the system displays the line items in the GL account. That is, it maintains the details of the business transactions posted. Means this is the line item display. So the system will display the details of the postings, right? By selecting the line item display checkbox, the system will display the details like this. Then sort key is equal to 001. Other fields we will see later on, right? Sort key is equal to 001. Within brackets, posting date. Within brackets, posting date. So what is sort key? It is the criteria according to which the business transactions are organized in the GL account. And the sort keys are system defined. Means here if you take the rent account, right? these business transactions are maintained according to this date, right? So these dates are called posting date, right? So when you select the sort key 001, the system maintains and displays the business transactions on the basis of posting date. And these sort keys are system dependent. See, if you press on F4, 001 posting date. Clear? Then go to create bank interest tab. This is called create bank interest tab. Field status group G001. If you remember, in the field status group G001, we have selected business year and text are required entry fields, right? Now that field status group G001 is assigned in the share capital account. So when we debit or credit the share capital account, the business area field and text field should be compulsory maintained. This impact I will show you clearly tomorrow at the time of posting the transactions. Click on Save. See, displaying balances in local currency only is not defined for foreign currency accounts. The data contains error. You cannot save, right? See here, the error what I have done is currency US dollar, and I have selected only balance in local currency. It's not allowed, right? Write down one more point. I forgot to tell you that point. Here, see, only balances in local currency cannot be selected for, should not be selected for reconciliation accounts. Continue. And here I told you one point, no. This checkbox should not be selected for reconciliation accounts and continue please. And accounts maintained in foreign currencies. Accounts maintained in foreign currencies. Click on Save. See, data was saved. We have created share capital account, right? Now, let us create one more GL account, cash account. Cash account means cash in hand account, right? Cash in hand is displayed on the asset side of the balance sheet under the heading current assets, right? So first you have to identify the account group under which this cash account is to be created, right? So we have an account group SSKH, right? Current assets, loans and advances. So cash account is to be created under this account group, and the defined number range is 2,100,000 to 2,199,000. Because this is the first account we are creating, I am taking 2,100,000. Same procedure. GL account is equal to 200, 100. Company code SSKH. Go to menu GL account create. Under type and description, the account group is current assets, loans and advances. The account group is current assets, loans and advances. The account group is equal to current assets, loans and advances. Select balanced account. Select balanced account. Short text is equal to cash account. GL account long text is also cash account. Go to control data tab. Account currency INR. Select only balances in local currency. You can scroll down, select to line item display. Sort key 001. Then go to create bank interest tab. Field status group G001. Normally, for every GL account, we assign the field status group G001. Select relevant to cash flow checkbox. Select relevant to cash flow checkbox. Right down there. Some space is here, right? Write down there. The relevant to cash flow checkbox. The relevant to cash flow checkbox is selected only for cash accounts and bank accounts. Relevant to cash flow checkbox is selected only for cash accounts and bank accounts. With this indicator, selected, the system will recognize the payment document. The system will recognize the payment document. Right? So what exactly is this? I will explain you in a house banks in accounts payable topic. Right? For the time being, take the notes. Click on save. So remaining GL accounts, right? Creation of surplus in P&L account. This is nothing but a retained earnings account. Here, surplus in P&L account. If you remember, we have different retained earnings account, right? Just see, we have different retained earnings account, right? With the number 1,100,000. Why so? And at the time of creating this GL account, right, we got one warning messages like account 1,100,000 not created in the chart of accounts, right? At that time, I told you to ignore the message, right? Why? Because we create the GL account now. So why we have taken the account number 1,100,000? Retained earnings account is part of our reserves and surpluses, right? So that account is to be created under this account group, and the defined number range is 1,100,000 to 1,190,000. That's why I have taken 1,100,000. That account we are creating now. FS00. GL account is equal to 100. Company code SSKH. Go to menu GL account create. Under type and description, the account group is reserves and surpluses. The account group is reserves and surpluses. Select balanced account. Select balanced account. Short text is equal to surplus in P&L account. Short text is equal to surplus in P&L account. GL account long text is also surplus in profit and loss account. Surplus in profit and loss account. Go to control data tab. Account currency INR. Select only balances in local currency. Select line item display. Sort key 001. Then go to create bank interest tab. Field status group G001. Click on save. So till now we have created 3 GL accounts, and all the GL accounts are balanced accounts, right? So we will create some other GL accounts relating to expenses, right? Those GL accounts we will create in tomorrow's class. Any questions from anybody? First, raise your hands. I'll be coming one by one. Okay, then. See you tomorrow same time. Good night and good day.